everybody. We're back. Ladies and gentlemen, my next guest tonight is one of Boston's finest stand-up comedians. Please welcome a very funny guy, Brian Kiley. Give him a hand.
Thanks. Thanks very much. This is a very big time for me. My wife and I just recently had our first little baby. Oh, well, thanks. I'll tell you, it was so exciting being in the delivery room and watching the birth and knowing that I'm probably the father. It was great. So, it's hard to describe. But, of course, like any parent, I want my kid to have all the advantages in life that I never had. So we started putting money aside for his hair weave. You know, his, those things are expensive. So. What amazes me, though, is how much even babies will just imitate everything that you do. Like, I'm on the phone today, and I look over, and he's on his little toy phone, you know, dialing 1-900. He's a crafty one. I think it's hard being a parent now, because kids are very sophisticated these days. When I was a kid, I was afraid of the boogeyman. My 4-year-old nephew sleeps with the light on, because he's afraid of the Islamic Jihad. And things are a lot different now than when I was growing up. We didn't have drive-by shootings when I was growing up. If we wanted to shoot somebody, we had to walk 20 miles through the snow with no shoes. Uphill both ways, okay. I grew up in a mobile home, so never had to mow the lawn or shovel snow. Plus, you learn a lot when you live in a mobile home. Do you know the average Jehovah's Witness can run 35 miles an hour? Unbelievable. Did your parents make you go to church or temple or whatever growing up? Yeah. I'm always embarrassed in church. They come out with the collection plate. I've got no money. Last week, I'm sitting there writing out a check. I just put "to God." I didn't sign it because he knows who I am. I love that about him. My parents are funny. My dad is 11 years older than my mother. They were high school sweethearts. Kind of a bad student. And I love my parents, but they're ridiculous. I mean, my dad is under strict orders not to eat fried food. So, of course, he brings home fried food, and my mother throws it in the garbage, and the animals get at it. This has been going on for years. We have raccoons in our neighborhood with heart conditions. I came home once, there was one lying in the driveway going, "My pills, get my pills." Now that my dad's retired, he's gone back to college, and we're very proud of him, you know, except when he comes home from a keg party and pees out the window, you know. Yeah. I'm still not that comfortable with my wife's parents. Like, for Christmas, they give us one present. They go, "This is for the both of you." So we opened it up. It was this black lace teddy thing. Yeah. So I wore it to breakfast the next morning. Didn't want to seem ungrateful. I love my wife, but some of her habits drive me crazy. She brushes her teeth with baking soda. So her breath always smells like whatever's in the refrigerator. My wife's a lot of fun. She woke up one day last week in a panic. She's like, "Oh, I hope nothing's happened to my grandfather, because my grandmother appeared to me in my dream." I'm thinking, boy, I hope Bruce Willis is okay, because Demi Moore appeared to me in my dream. Wouldn't even want any harm to come to the guy. We had a terrible week last week. Some guy broke into our house last week. Our house has been broken into about 17 times. We don't even bother to dust anymore. We just wait for the police to come and do it. This guy's a terrible burglar. Didn't even take our TV. He just took the remote control. Now he drives by and changes channels on us. I locked my keys in my car last week. You know, the moment that you lock your keys in your car, it's like the climax to an action movie because you see it in slow motion. Do you know what I mean? It's like, no! You guys have been terrific. Thanks very much.
That was great. Brian Kiley, everybody. Very funny. We'll be right back with Kurt Angle. Stick around.